the universal mind, Leonardo da Vinci. The year was 1452, and the world was changing. In the Italian region of Tuscany, a boy named Leonardo was born. Even as a child, Leonardo was not content just to look at the world. He wanted to understand how it worked. He drew constantly, filling notebooks with sketches of trees, rivers, and the flight of birds. By the time he was a teenager, Leonardo moved to Florence to become an apprentice in the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio. Here, he learned the foundational skills of painting, sculpting, and mechanics. But he learned most by observing the human body and the natural world with his own eyes. Leonardo quickly realized that art and science were not separate. To paint a person accurately, he had to understand muscles and bones. To design a machine, he had to understand forces and motion. He began sketching sophisticated engineering plans long before they could ever be built. When he moved to Milan, Leonardo was hired by the powerful Duke Sforza. He didn't just paint portraits, he served as a military engineer. He designed enormous crossbows, armored vehicles, and complex fortification defenses that were centuries ahead of their time. For the Sforza family, Leonardo created one of his most powerful works, The Last Supper. He captured a single, dramatic moment of human emotion and placed it perfectly in space. Though a painting, its great contribution was its revolutionary use of perspective and psychological depth, telling a story across a vast wall. Leonardo's curiosity extended far beyond art. He dedicated years to the study of human anatomy. He believed that understanding the inner workings of the body was key to understanding life itself. His detailed drawings helped revolutionize medical knowledge. He looked up as much as he looked in. The study of flight became an obsession. Leonardo observed birds and bats, designing ornithopters, flying machines, and sophisticated parachutes. These concepts laid the fundamental groundwork for future aviation pioneers hundreds of years later. Later, back in Florence, Leonardo began a portrait that would define portraiture forever, the Mona Lisa. Her serene smile and mysterious gaze captured the complexity of human feeling. The painting's greatness lies in its ability to feel alive and to connect the sitter with a vast, hazy landscape. Leonardo was also a master of civil engineering. He developed plans to divert rivers, manage irrigation systems, and design canals to connect distant cities. He understood that controlling water was essential for trade, agriculture, and the growth of civilization. Perhaps the greatest single image that proves Leonardo's unique genius is the Vitruvian Man. In this drawing, he perfectly merged the rules of ancient geometry and human form. It showed that man was the measure of all things, positioned at the center of the universe, perfectly proportioned. In his final years, Leonardo traveled to France, invited by King Francis I. He brought his greatest artworks and notebooks with him. He spent his last days sharing his knowledge and ideas, ensuring his lifetime of observation would pass on to the next generation of thinkers. Leonardo da Vinci was not just an artist, nor just an inventor. He was a universal genius, a true Renaissance man. His contributions showed humanity how to look, how to question, and how to connect the beautiful mysteries of art and the measurable truths of science, forever changing the world.